As you sit there, or maybe as you drift, I wonder if you've already begun to notice what seemed like just a single mistake was never just a mistake at all, but a doorway. Because here's the thing, saying I'm a mistake, it's like trying to stuff the entire sky into a shoebox. Too small, too cramped, too ridiculous. You can't do it. You can try. You can cram clouds and birds and sunlight into that tiny cardboard coffin. But the sky laughs. It expands. It doesn't give a fuck about your shoebox. And isn't that just like your identity? Infinite, uncontainable, always bigger than the box of one wrong note, one storm, one stain. Now notice what happens when you chunk it up, zoom out, stretch the timeline forward. Imagine fusing with every little mistake you ever made. What happens? You shrink, you play small, you hesitate before risks. You keep your colours muted because one wrong brush stroke would ruin the painting. And that future is grey, it's tight, it's heavy. You can almost feel the weight of the boulder strapped to your back, the karmic backpack of blame. But then imagine you don't fuse. You remember you're the orchestra, not the note. You're the driver, not the traffic jam. You're the field, not the rain. Suddenly your future expands. More colour, more laughter. More fuck it. Let's try energy. Mistakes become fertilizer instead of poison. Failures become riffs in the jam session, not the end of the song. And what grows from that? Businesses launched, relationships deepened, adventures taken, risks embraced. Life lived raw, unfiltered, drenched in the rain, without apology. And you might already notice your unconscious has done this before. Remember when you were little, learning to walk, you fell over and over. And never once did you say, I'm a faller. No. You just kept wobbling forward until one day you ran. Isn't it fascinating? The wisdom of your childhood body already knew why your adult mind sometimes forgets. Now let's reframe it further. Personalizing every story, as if you're Zeus himself, summoning lightning. It's like blaming yourself for gravity every time your keys hit the floor. The science is clear. Your brain's default mode network spins me stories out of random clouds. And if you don't catch it, you become Atlas, carrying a world that was never yours. Side effects of not acting on this: anxiety, depression, shrinking, living as half a self. But when you do act on this, when you drop the boulder, you free up your arms to hold something else. Opportunity, love, creativity, hell, even a dripping ice cream cone without guilt. And maybe, as you hear this now, your unconscious is already installing the belief that mistakes are notes, not symphonies. That storms are weather, not verdicts. That stains are on shirts, not souls. And isn't it curious how once you believe that seriousness, the cage begins to rust, and play, the key slides right into your hand. So let the unconscious do its work now, because here's the drama, the urgency, the life-changing ripple. If you don't learn this, you condemn yourself to decades of carrying rain clouds that were never yours. But if you do learn this, right now, today, then 50 years from now, you look back and say, that was the moment I stopped being the mistake and became the orchestra again. And the beautiful secret, you already are. So as you sit there, listening inside, let the installation root itself deep. You're not the wrong note. You're not the rain cloud. You're not the stain. You're the orchestra. You're the dancer. You're the field remembering itself. And when the unconscious owns that truth, the future shifts.